Hey there folks, Mark Johnson, tech-snobs.com. Today we're going to go ahead and do a head-to-head. The two top smartphones on Verizon, in my opinion, the Galaxy Note 2 versus the Droid DNA. Both of these smartphones are killer smartphones in specs-wise, very, very fast. They both have pros and cons to them. Namely, let's just start off in the beginning with the size. I mean, you see they're both big phones, 5-inch display here on the Droid DNA. It's got HT Sense 4 Plus. They both have Jelly Bean on them. 5.5-inch display on the Galaxy Note 2. This is running with TouchWiz and it's Android 4.1 as well. A lot of things similar with the phones from an aspect of speed, but that's kind of like where the comparisons really end. I mean, they're two totally different interfaces. Just for instance, pull down the app trays. Both app trays look different when you pull down. Just two totally different OSs. As far as the build quality goes, both are built very well. I would give the edge to the Droid DNA. It does have this very nice premium feel to it. Samsung is using plastic materials, but it still feels great, overall. But Droid DNA, I would give the slight edge to it there. I also give the edge to the Droid DNA in the screen resolution. It's got a 1080p screen on this, which is unheard of in the mobile industry. There's no other smartphone currently available in the US that does have a 1080p display. Of course, there's going to be a lot of ones coming, and when I'm at CES next month, I'm sure that's going to be one of the big highlights is the 1080p displays on phones. But as of right now, if you want to buy a 1080p phone in the US, Droid DNA is your only option. With that being said, it does not have a removable battery. It also only has 16 gigs of storage on it. So those are kind of like the two downfalls I'd say to it, because you can't expand the memory and it's only got a 20 milliamp hour battery, which is good, and it actually beat my expectations and got me throughout a full day. But it pales in comparison to what the Galaxy Note 2 does in this factor, where this phone has got a 3100 milliamp hour battery. Even I've had this one off the charger. Let's see. Let's go to battery. And I've had this off the battery for 7 hours already. And that's just today alone. And I still got 79% battery life left. Now, obviously, I've been playing around with other devices and so forth, but the fact that that's just the case, I mean, there's been phones I've used in the past with HTC, the standby time, it wouldn't be that good. It dropped 50%, just sitting doing nothing for a few hours. So Samsung's done a fantastic job with the power management, the battery on here. Honestly, it's the second best battery out there outside the Droid Razr Max, which really gives it a leg up on the competition. Also, what you'll get on this device is in the back, you also have the ability to take the back off. There's a 3100 milliamp hour battery. Both of these devices are unlocked. S voice going off. Both devices are unlocked. I've tried them with AT&T SIMs. They work fine. This one does give you the ability to use your own micro SD card, which the Droid DNA does not. Obviously, with all that being said, the Galaxy Note 2 is $299 to the Droid DNA's $199, which, for some people, that could definitely be, something that they may want to take a look at, where it's like the pricing, it definitely does favor the Droid DNA. But the thing with the Droid DNA, it's a very nice phone. I like it, but it's really nothing different from it than any other Android phone as far as the experience goes, outside of the screen, and that's really it, just really the screen on it. I mean, it does have an LED on the back. That's a different hardware feature, but really outside the screen, as far as the software goes, it's just plain old Android. The thing with the Galaxy Note 2 is once you pull this S Pen out, it opens up just another whole new way to interact with the device. I mean, it gives you a lot more things you can do as far as creating notes. Let's say if I were, meeting notes, you can go in here and you can write up nice meeting notes. It's pressure sensitive. You press down harder. It's just a very, very nice device overall. Another thing I like about it is like screenshots. Very, very easy. On the Galaxy Note 2, if you just take your hand and press the button on the S Pen and you hold it on the screen, it does a screenshot just like that. Screenshot comes up, you can edit it, so forth. Not even doing that, you can still do what you did on the Galaxy S3 and swipe your palm across and it will do a screenshot like that as well. So it's just so many things on this phone that you could do, and a lot of it is based on TouchWiz. I mean, it's got DLNA features. I mean, it found my Samsung TV. I could push content without having some crazy adapter or anything like that. It just works on here. I mean, they just made the software, very user friendly, and it's just a lot to like about it. With that being said, I would say outside of TouchWiz, I'd say the HTC Sense is the next most user-friendly software on Android, and it's got a lot of nice things. But to get content to your TV, it would require HTC Media Link HD if you want to do it wirelessly. It's a nice product, but it's a $95 accessory that's I really don't see the need in it unless if that's the only your option you have. But it's a nice device, and like I said, $199, $299, both 5-inch plus displays here. A lot of nice things to like about it, but I'm definitely going to give the edge over the Galaxy Note 2, and I'm going to tell you why. Flat out, everything I've said before: software, speed, performance. But just overall, I just think in the long term, you're going to get your money's worth more so with this, because you can you can expand the memory. You can take the battery out. It's a huge display. Playing back videos and media on here are great. You got your S Pen. Even if you don't even use the S Pen, the fact is that you can use it just gives it a leg up itself. So definitely keep that in mind. I will say that the HTC Droid DNA does have wireless charging, which I do like, which is a nice feature, but it is a little bit slower than using regular charging. So keep that in mind as well. But overall, honestly, I don't think you can go wrong with either one. And I think if you look at specs, you can arguably, I would say pretty much even as far as the hardware specs go. Outside of the screen here, and then you got better battery and such over here. But I will say that at the end of the day, for a lot of people, it's going to come down to size. And as you can see, these two phones are much different in size. And I'll even give you another example, like just putting in between the mix, like the HTC One X Plus. I mean, you can see all three phones, the size difference. Obviously, the HTC One X Plus is pretty much closer to size with the Droid DNA. But overall, I'm really loving the Galaxy Note 2. It's definitely one of the, I was a fan of the first Note, fan of this one. A lot of cool things going to be coming out, folks. Samsung's going to have crazy products at CES. We're going to be there checking them out. Be sure to check the site out, tech-snobs.com. More info is going to be there. Thanks for watching. Take care.